Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So as many of you guys know, I'm about out a huge collection and I've only got half of it home, but I've been sorting through everything and laying out stuff and getting it all listed on eBay and whatnot. But there's a lot of stuff as well that is just junk. It needs to go to the scrapyard. So half the stuff that was on my gooseneck I left on there because it's junk, and I figured I'd go ahead and load it up because the scrapyard's trying to get me to prepare my metal, just sort my metal out better to get more money, which I always thought it was more work than it was, but it actually is pretty easy and you actually get a lot more money in the end. So winter's here and it's going to be snowing here before too long. So I need to get a lot of this stuff cleaned up because once it snows, I ain't going to be able to find nothing. So yeah, I've already got my trailer all loaded up, and then I did get a dumpster in as well for the unprepared metal, and it's all loaded, and he'll be here shortly to pick it up, and then I'll take my gooseneck in the morning and get it unloaded because he said he don't have much help today, so I'll wait till tomorrow to take that in. But yeah, in my dumpster here, I loaded up all the unprepared metal. Well, this is more like a mixed load. It's got sheet metal, some prepared metal, and some other stuff. So I got some rear ends, both skid steers I parted out, the 60XT and the 1816B in here. Got a John Deere 2-cylinder H, lots of wide fronts, gas tanks, engines, just a bunch of junk that I don't want to look at in this dumpster here. So I did go ahead and get that 7580 Alice that I have. Finally tore the rest of the way down, so I got the chassis of it in there as well. I went ahead and kept the front axle and the transmission and drop box, but the main chassis I just threw it in there. So yeah, the place is getting cleaned up a little bit more, as you guys can tell. I still need to sort through a bunch of this stuff and get all this stuff listed on eBay and whatnot, but it's getting cleaned up pretty quick, so that's good. And then yeah, on my gooseneck here, I got starters and alternators in that tote, radiators, bunch of motor blocks, and just other junk that I don't need to look at. And yeah, might as well make some money on it because scrap has actually gone up a little bit. So that is a good thing for me anyways. But yeah, there's a lot of weight on here. So hopefully it's a pretty good payday tomorrow when I haul it in and they don't tear my trailer up, because I told myself I would never haul a load of scrap in again because my last trailer they tore it up. But I mean, it wasn't nothing major, just broke a board. So hopefully they don't tear this trailer up. It's all stuff that will stay attached to the magnet, so shouldn't tear it up. But I guess we'll see what happens. So I guess I will probably just pick you guys up tomorrow when I get to the scrapyard and they get to unloading this. So as you guys can see, I've made it to the scrapyard and he has started unloading me. Before you get to the scrapyard, you have to pull on the scales so they can get you a loaded weight, and then you pull back on the scales after you get unloaded to get empty weight, and that's how you figure out how much weight you had on your trailer and whatnot. So yeah, I've already been on the scales and weighed, and he's unloading me now. This part is sped up, so it is a little quicker than in real life, but I'd figure I'd do a little voiceover of reading a Bible verse over you guys while you watch them unload scrap. So today's Bible verses are going to be coming out of Psalms chapter 40 verses 1 through 5, and it says, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he turned to me and heard my cry for help. He brought me up from a desolate pit, out of the muddy clay, and set my feet on a rock, making my steps secure. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see and fear and put their trust in the Lord. How happy is the man who has put his trust in the Lord and has not turned to the proud or to those who run after lies. Lord my God, you have done many things. Your wonderful works and your plans for us, none can compare with you. If I were to report and speak of them, they are more than can be told. So there's today's Bible verses for you guys, and those Bible verses really touched me. And if you guys are struggling through your daily journeys of life, make sure to read the Bible and pray to the Lord, because He will get you through it. He just sends you on these journeys to make you stronger, and just face the everyday struggles of life. But if you run to Him and read the good word and bow down and pray to Him, He will get you through it. So those Bible verses are very touching. So if you guys need some words of encouragement this week, make sure to grab your Bible and read some verses. So I guess let's get back into the video. just like that, I got loaded and I'm back home now. Sadly, the dumpster didn't weigh as much as it normally does. I only put about 14,880 pounds in it this time, but normally I'm around 26,000 pounds. So that paycheck wasn't as much as I was hoping it was going to be, but it's still a pretty good amount. The only reason it didn't have like 26,000 pounds in it is because everything that I had put in there was so big and bulky that I couldn't put as much weight in there. But the paycheck was still pretty decent. And as you guys saw, they got the trailer unloaded for me. And instead of unloading the starters and generators out of the tote, they gave me another tote. So we didn't have to mess with that. But I've had about 19,000 pounds on my gooseneck here. So that was a pretty good payday too. Had a bunch of radiators and stuff too. And the people hated me on my way home from all the leaves and junk blowing off of here. But I got 2 things of scrap out of here, so that's good. The place is cleaned up a little bit. I'm still got a bunch to go through and just a bunch to clean up before snow falls. So I'm gonna keep kicking at her. Videos are still gonna be slow just because I'm gonna keep kicking at her and trying to get all this done before snow does fall. And go from there. So yeah, that's probably gonna be a wrap for this video. Because yeah, I don't know what else to include in it, but I do need to buy some tires for this trailer so I can get it back on the road. That's kind of one reason I took this one to the scrapyard, even though I said I'd never take a trailer to the scrapyard again, is because half of it was already on there and the tires are junk. So if I get a flat tire, then oh well, I need to buy new tires for it anyways. So yeah, but they didn't tear it up any, so all good, all good. And I had some extra boards and stuff, so yeah, it worked pretty good. And now I know how to prepare my loads, because he told me what not to throw in the load and what to throw in the load to say it's prepared or not. But he treated me pretty fair, I think, just because it's my first time trying to prepare a load. So I might keep kicking at her, preparing loads, if I have enough of the certain things that he calls prepared. But if I don't, then I'm just going to pitch it all in the dumpster. But I still got a lot of haul in from the thing I bought. So next year I'll have a bunch more scrap taken. But I probably still have 1 dumpster full of scrap that could get out of here. But I need to keep sorting through some of the stuff I hauled in before I get another dumpster in here. So yeah, I guess I'll get another video out as soon as I can. I got some more field work videos going to be coming out for you guys, so make sure to stay tuned to that, because you guys really enjoyed the 220 video. It's not another 220 video, but it is another field work video, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel if you want to see that. But I guess, yeah, I'm ending the video off here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care, and God bless.